Hey everybody, Motorpoet 59 here. I'm talking a little bit about the exodus from California, the conservative exodus. The problem with that is that's what it's made out to be. Conservatives going, I've had enough of this place. I'm leaving. I'm going to this place or that place. The problem with that is that almost as many liberals are leaving. They've ruined the state of California, so they're leaving because they don't want to pay these high taxes that have been enacted by these liberal politicians that they've been voting for and putting in office and keeping in office for the last 50 years. They're just going to leave. And many of them, and the conservatives who don't seem to realize this or want to believe it, are going to Texas. Texas, I predicted this a couple of years ago. Texas will be the next California. It's a huge state. It's got a lot of electoral votes. It's got a lot of people, and it's already turning liberal. People say, and I've heard it said by these people who live there, who are from there, and people who are moving there or have moved there already. Well, you just stay away from Houston and San Antonio and Dallas, and you don't have to deal with that. Hey, you say that about California too. Stay away from Los Angeles. Stay away from Sacramento and San Francisco and the Central Coast. And you can avoid having to deal with the liberals themselves, but that's the population center. Most of California, area-wise, most of California is conservative. California is a red state, except along the coast and into the Sacramento Delta. How on earth can the Democrats get our electoral votes every election? We went for Reagan in '84. I don't believe California has given their electoral votes to a Republican since. And we probably won't anytime in the near future. But look at our state, and it's all red. Texas, same thing's happening to you. I'm sorry. I like Texas. And you can say what you want about the rest of the state while you're out there driving your pickups with rifles in the windows and roping cattle from your truck. It's not going to stay that way. You'll probably still be able to do that stuff, but your state is going red. Ted Cruz almost lost his election to a nutcase liberal. Really? Ted Cruz? He's a dyed-in-the-wool Texan, but he almost lost to a nutcase. And your governor, these other people that are doing all these liberal things, you've got your state legislators banding together right now and flying to Washington, D.C. to attempt to stop any GOP maneuvering up there. Your entire legislature is leaving to attempt to stop a Republican issue. Look it up. Idaho, Utah, these places that people consider conservative enclaves are quickly turning liberal. I love California. I love California. I was born here. I've lived here my entire life, except for the 3 months we lived in Georgia and the 3 months we lived in Texas. I have lived in California my whole life and basically in the same area. And it's starting to look like if I stick it out, all the liberals will leave, turn Texas, Idaho, Utah, Montana, and those states into blue states, and California may just turn red if I stick it out long enough. I don't know. I don't have any plans on leaving California. I talked a lot about it in the past. I've got friends that have gone, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to pull up stakes and move somewhere where I don't have any family or any friends and start my life over again in my 60s. I'll probably just stick it out here and do what I got to do. But back to my point. It wouldn't do me, I believe, any good to move to any of these other places. It's like, and sorry for you people in the South and Mississippi and Alabama and Arkansas who are always talking about how inexpensive it is to live back there. Well, there's a reason it's inexpensive to live back there, because there's nothing back there except snakes and alligators and humidity. That's why things are cheap back there. There's nothing exciting going on there. California, like I said, lots of stuff. I'm glad you enjoy living there, and I hope you continue to enjoy living there. But even your states are in danger, especially the Gulf states. They're all in danger of becoming blue states, every single one of them. Guard against it. If your state isn't blue, guard against it. You have to band together and guard against it, or your state's going to be as blue as California. And as I said, maybe California will start kind of getting purple, and then eventually it'll get red. I might not see it in my lifetime, the red, but I might see the purple. So I'm going to stick it out. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I don't want to pull up stakes and go up there, spend all that money, spend all that time, hassle. I hate moving. I'd rather stick ice picks in my ear than move. And do all that, get away from my family, and then have that place turn blue while I was still alive. Screw that. I'll just stay where I am. What do you think? What about the state you live in? Is it red now and turning blue? Do you think it's going to turn blue? If you're from Texas, I'd really be interested to know what you think, if you're a conservative, about what's going on in that state right now. Let me know in the comments below. Shoot me an email at motorpoet59@gmail.com. Like, share, subscribe. Click on the bell if you want to be notified of future content. And we'll see you all later. But probably not living in another state.